Welcome back, grammar superstars. Grab your capes because we're jumping right into another really energetic explainer today. Last time, we met two fantastic connectors, but today we're expanding our superhero team. We are going to meet four brand new connector heroes who will give your sentences ultimate power. So, put on your grammar detective hats and get those utility belts ready because we are about to add four awesome new super words to your writing toolkit. These aren't just any words, they're the FANBOYS conjunctions, and they're literally the glue that holds our sentences together. Let's dive in. First up is our negative hero, nor. Imagine him carrying a giant red stop sign. Nor always jumps into action when we're joining two ideas that are both not true. He usually teams up with his absolute best friend, the word neither. A super simple way to remember nor is the phrase, not this and not that either. Let's picture a fierce playground football game where absolutely zero goals are scored. Listen to how our sentence comes together. Neither Sam nor Ravi scored a goal. Do you see how nor sits right there in the middle? Nor tells us perfectly that zero goals were scored by either player. Both ideas are negative and nor connects them flawlessly. Next, imagine you're walking down a road that suddenly turns the completely opposite way. That's but. He's our contrast hero. But steps in to change the direction of our sentence. Whenever something changes, surprises you, or is just totally different from what you expected, but is right there ready to help show that contrast. And this brilliantly illustrates how our contrast hero works. Read this with me. Emma is small, but she is very strong. Now, we might normally expect a smaller person to be less strong, right? So but brings in a really fun surprise, showing us that these two ideas are actually opposite. Moving right along to the choice hero, or. Picture or standing right on a fork in a path, pointing left and pointing right. You can't walk down both paths at the exact same time, right? Or asks you to pick just one path. Whenever you must make a decision, or is exactly the connector you need. Think about being at your favorite ice cream shop. The server asks, would you like chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream? Well, you can't have both. So the crucial point here is that or helps you make that tough, delicious decision. You just have to choose one option. Now, it's absolutely crucial that we compare our positive choice hero against our negative hero so we never ever mix them up. When or gives you a choice, it's like picking between apples or bananas. You get to pick. But when nor joins two negative ideas, it means you get neither one. One gives a choice, the other means no choices at all. Our final team member today is yet. Yet is the surprise hero, kind of like the dramatic cousin of but. Yet absolutely loves to show up when something completely shocking happens, against all odds. It literally means, even so, it still happened. Just imagine an adorable tiny puppy. You really wouldn't expect a big, booming roar from such a small dog, would you? But listen to this. The puppy was tiny, yet it barked loudly. That massive surprise factor, that totally unexpected loudness, is exactly where yet saves the day. Let's compare these two side by side. Both but and yet show things that are different. But is great for everyday, simple changes. Like, it was cold, but we played. Yet, on the other hand, is your go-to for maximum dramatic effect. Like, it was cold, yet we went swimming. It just makes the surprise feel so much stronger. All right, detectives, it's time for catching grammar villains. We are going to stop common mistakes right in their tracks. The biggest villain of all is mixing up or with neither. Imagine trying to jam the wrong puzzle pieces together, like saying neither Sam or Ravi came. No way, that is completely incorrect. Always remember that neither and nor are best friends who never leave each other. The correct sentence proudly says, neither Sam nor Ravi came. Oh, and here's another sneaky trick. Don't let the contrast villain trick you into using but when you just want to add two yummy fruits together. Saying I like apples but bananas makes zero sense because there is no contrast there. If you like them both, you just need our addition hero. I like apples and bananas. If you ever get stuck while writing, just climb this quick grammar detective decision tree to find the exact superhero you need. Ask yourself, are both ideas negative? Use nor. Am I giving someone a choice? Call in or. Is the second idea a big surprise? Then yet is your hero. Okay, class, it's time for the ultimate detective quiz. You are really going to have to think before you answer. Here is your very first challenge. Would you like milk, blank,
juice. The hint is that you have to pick one. I want you to shout out the answer right at the screen. What hero do we call when we have to pick between two drinks?
Fantastic job. You correctly used or because we are making a clear choice. The sentence is perfectly fixed. Would you like milk or juice? Let's try one more. The puzzle was difficult, blank, everyone solved it. Really think before you answer this one. The puzzle is incredibly hard, but they still did it, which is a very unexpected result. So, which connector absolutely loves surprises? Boom! Yet is the perfect answer here. The puzzle was difficult, yet everyone solved it. Yet gives us that amazing dramatic feeling of triumph against the odds. You've done incredible work today. Take a mental screenshot of this ultimate superhero summary table so you can use these awesome tools in your own writing every single day. We have NOR for negatives, but for contrast, or for choices, and yet for those big surprises. You guys are absolutely amazing grammar detectives. You've officially mastered nor, but, or, and yet. But wait a second. What hero do we call when an action causes a totally new result? Like, it was raining, blank, we stayed inside. What goes in that blank? Think about it, and we will discover that final superhero in our next explainer.